Hello, this is Marc the Gamus and about presenting my week A1 assessment in navigation laboratory. So here is our presentation. Safe working practices when using ships, lifting gears, access arrangements, and cargo equipments. Crewing, operation of ships, lifting gear, transfer by personnel basket, slowing and securing of cargo crates, operate, operation of ships, lifting gears. Safe working practices when using the ship's lifting gears, access arrangements, and cargo equipment. So as you can see the example of the image below of about ships lifting gears, lifting cargoes with crew on watch. Guideline for lifting operations on board. Every lifting must be properly planned, appropriately supervised, and carried out in a safe manner. Number one, no lifting operation should be begun using equipment which is mobile or can be dismantled unless the employer is satisfied that the lifting equipment will remain stable during use under all foreseeable conditions, taking into account the nature of the surface on which it stands. All lifting operations must be properly planned, appropriately supervised, and carried out to protect the safety of workers. Whilst this applies to all vessels, it is particularly important where cranes are being used on work boats and other small vessels, as overloading of the crane or attempting to lift at the wrong angle could, in some circumstances, result in the vessel sinking. Number 3. No person should be lifted except where the equipment is designed or specially adapted and equipped for the purpose or for rescue or in emergencies. Contact with bare ropes and warps with moving parts of the equipment should be minimized by the installation of appropriate protective devices. Transfer by personal basket. Safe working practices when using ships, lifting gears, access, arrangement, and cargo equipment. So as you can see in the image below, that is a personal basket that is transferred by using a crane. So as you can see the crew is lifting and also riding the personal basket. So what is personal basket or personal transfer basket? Personal basket or personal transfer basket is a design to ensure safe and quick personnel transfer between offshore installations, drilling rigs, and vessels. The basket is constructed to considerably enhance safety for personnel during transfers. Safety and transfer procedures. The use of personal transfer basket is useful in routine evacuation and emergency marine operations. Nonetheless, it carries its own risks when proper procedure is not followed or instructions for use not adhered to the latter. So here are the crane operators and related crew responsibilities. So they will inform riders of the recommended personal protective equipment that needs to be done for safety. Number 2, only the qualified personnel need to be operate the personal transfer basket with a crane. They will be experienced and well trained for the job. Number 3, the crane operator has the right to refuse to proceed with the personal basket transfers. Should be riders not comply with this. Number 4, they will take off the basket only when riders are on board, compliant, and fully secured. Preparing the personal transfer basket. Number 1, ensure that the personal transfer basket in use is the right type for the job. Lifting crane must also be certified for human lift. Number 2, a thorough visual examination and test transfer of the personal transfers basket is mandatory prior to use. Examine the ring platform, nets, hooks, shackles, latch, and the entire rigging. A backup lifting line should be provided for. Number 3. Fix two tag lines at the base of the personal transfer basket at two opposite points. Avoid snagging risk which normally occurs with the use of nuts, loops that may get caught up in fixtures. Number 4. Take note of the maximum weight or passengers allowed or as indicated to ensure compliance and avoid overloading. Weight and grouping riders if possible to achieve equal distribution. Number 5. Assign and legibly mark the landing area. Mark and bar boundary if possible to keep it clear from access and spacious. So next is slowing and securing of cargo cranes. In addition to safe working practices when using ships, lifting gears, access arrangement, and cargo equipment. So the image below is an example of a huge crane lifting cargoes that is filled with different types of goods that are shipped to one country to another using cargo vessel ships. After cargo operations, the jibs have to be secured back into the crutches. So here is the procedure. Number one, this operation has to be authorized by the chief officer, who has to assure that no shore or sea obstructions are in the way of the jibs while they are operated. Number two, the vessel is not to leave the berth until fully secured or for sea, even if tugs are alongside and the pilot is on board waiting to sail. So that is the end of my presentation. So submitted by Gamus and Marc, submitted to Sir Alderius. So this presentation is formative assessment week 1, Nav1 laboratory Gacrux. Thank you.